It's time for us to learn about equivalent fractions. And it's important to know that equivalent fractions are two or more fractions that are the same amount but have different size pieces. So if I had an amount here that was shaded in, you can see that I have 2 out of 5. So that's 1, 2, that's your numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's your denominator. 2 out of 5 are shaded. If I had the exact same thing here, I've got 2 out of 5 again. These two are the same amount. These two fractions aren't what you would consider equivalent fractions. They are the exact same fraction. As we continue with the slides, we'll have the same amount. However, these pieces will be different sizes. They won't be identical in size like this. All right, so I'll start with this one. You can see this has 5 pieces here. So your numerator is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one piece is missing, so there would be 6 in the whole thing. So this circle was divided up into 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your numerator, sorry, your denominator, and then your numerator is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what you'd like to be able to do to get equivalent fractions in is to, actually, I'll just go ahead and clone this. Okay, now, this is similar to what I had in this first slide here, where you had two things that were identical. But with equivalent fractions, you're going to have actually some different size pieces in here. So I'm going to draw some lines in here and divide these pieces up. It's not going to be exact, but it's going to be close enough to be able to teach us what it is we're trying to do here with equivalent fractions. It's almost looking like whiskers. Alright, what I've done here is I've taken all of the pieces that we had before and broken each of those up into 3. So I got 3 here, 3, 3, 3, 3. So what I've done is taken those 5/6 and I've cut them up into 3 pieces. So you can see here that I've got 3/3. Each of the pieces was cut up into 3 equal sized pieces. So in the end, now I have 18 pieces in the whole. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then these 3 right here would have been 18. And then on the top, or the numerator, I've got 15 of those 18. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 out of 18, or 15 18ths. So these two fractions, this one and this one, are called equivalent fractions. They are equal to each other. They have the same amount. They just have different size pieces. All right, let's try another one here. This one I did on purpose in this way so that you can see that we do it, we don't always have to multiply. In this case, you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces here. Go down in this corner. And the whole thing, I would have 6. You can see I'm missing 1 piece right here and another piece right here. That's 2 pieces I'm missing. So my 6 pieces that I have plus 2 more pieces that I'm missing would be 8. So I have 6 out of 8 right now, or 6/8. Now what I'm going to do, clone this thing again. What I have What I'd like to be able to do here is take these two pieces and put them together. So almost eliminate this line right here. So take that line out, take this line out. So instead of adding lines like I did in the previous slide, I'm actually taking these lines out. And now I end up not having 6 pieces any longer. Now I actually have 3 pieces. Got one piece right here. That's 1, another one right here. That's 2, another one right here. That's 3, and then right there, this one would be the 4th one. So I end up with 3/4. But instead of adding lines this time, I took lines out. So you can see that 2 pieces, and this one became 1. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So again, you get 6/8, which is here, which is equivalent to 3/4. They are 2 fractions that are equivalent. The same amount, just made with different size pieces. All right, now over here, I'd like you to make an effort at this. I'd like you to come up with 2 different equivalent fractions for this red amount. First, I'd like you to come up with the amount that it is, and then I'd like you to come up with 2 more equivalent fractions for this amount. All right, so press the pause button, and while you're watching this lesson, on a sheet of paper, write down what the fraction is, what fraction is shaded in red, and then 2 equivalent fractions. All right, welcome back. You've got 5 equal pieces, so that's your denominator here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's the 5th one. Only one is shaded, so that'd be 1/5. And then got all sorts of different things you could do, but I'll just show you a picture of one here. So if you did this right here, now you would not have 5 pieces any longer. Now you would actually have 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what I did is just went times 2 over 2, get 2/10. So that's one equivalent fraction that's possible. Now, if I took that line back out again, and actually put in a line here, and then another one right here. Now you would actually have not 5 pieces any longer, or 10 pieces. Now you end up with 15 different pieces here. So on that one, you actually took 1/5 times 3 over 3 to get 3 red pieces, 1, 2, 3, out of 15. Okay. So you have 3/15 as your equivalent fraction. All right, so this is equivalent to this, which is also equivalent to this. Now, it's not that these are the only 2/10 and 3/15 wouldn't be the only 2 equivalent fractions. There's in fact an unlimited number, because you can multiply the top and the bottom, or the numerator and the denominator, by any number you want to, and you will come up with an equivalent fraction. I just kind of wanted to do a couple here that you could actually see the picture of, see it happening. Taking the same amount, breaking it up into different size pieces, and ending up with equivalent fractions. All right, so I hope that helps understanding what equivalent fractions are. It's going to be really powerful as we try and add and subtract different fractions, or compare fractions and see which one is larger, to be able to make equivalent fractions. So we'll be doing a lot of this in the future. All right, thanks.